Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So today we are here to get an overview of the platform that is your Cortex XSOAR. So Cortex XSOAR is earlier known as Demisto. So it was developed by Demisto and team. So later on it was acquired by the Palo Alto Networks. So they have changed the name to Cortex XSOAR. So in today's session, we will be getting the overview of the whole platforms. What are the different features and components this platform is having? So there are different vendors providing the similar platform. But the components and features may differ, but the base components remains the same, like your playbooks, like your integrations and automations. So as you know, SOAR is your security orchestration and automation response platform. So it is highly used for creating different SOC automation workflows just to minimize the manual efforts and workload on the SOC team, and also provide an end-to-end automation for different workflows. It also helps to take immediate actions on different security threats like ransomware and any malware related alerts. Since each platforms have multiple out-of-the-box integrations like with your SIEM, with your EDR, XDR, and different firewalls, so you can directly perform any actions on the end devices also. And based on the ingestions from SIEM or EDR, you can generate the incident response, and also used to reduce the MTTR, which is your mean time to response. So just that's how the logging interface looks like. So let's log in. So after logging in, you will be directly redirected to the dashboard page. That's how the dashboard looks like. So again, it's currently there are very less number of incidents in this particular instance, so that's why it's showing 0 everywhere. But this will help you to get a just overview of the whole platform, how the console looks like, and what are the different features and components the platform is having. On the left side you have the menu. So starting on the top, you will get the favorite incidents that you have marked as star, so it will be shown up here. Then you have the playground here. So then we have the dashboard and reports, which is the default redirection when you logged in. After this, you have the incident button here, so you can just redirect to incidents page. And we have the threat intel button here. So they have their own unit 42 team for threat intelligence feeds and keeping you up to date for different security adversaries on day to day. Moving ahead, you have the playbook section here. Then we have the automations, then we have the jobs, then we have marketplace, and here we have the settings. So let's get started with the dashboard and reports. We are inside the threat intel management section here under the dashboard. So inside this, it will give you a summary of all the threat intels related to all the incidents that are created in your instance using from different sources like your SIEM, your EDR, your XDR. So they will be updated here, and you will get the number of active indicators, number of expired indicators. So what happens is, let's say you have added an IOC inside this platform, so it will have a expiration date. So as you know, it's not like that if a IOC is stated as malicious today, it will be malicious in the upcoming months. So it should have a expiration date, and new feeds are ingested, so the older which are getting expired are removed from the platform. Then we have the active indicators types. So as you know, there are different types of indicators like your IP URL hashes, so it will show you here the active indicators by type. Then we have the active indicators by reputation. So inside this, you will get the active indicators by reputation like malicious, suspicious, clean, or etc. And these are the active indicators volumes by feed. So here you will see how many times the IOC is seen on the platform and in different incidents or logs. Then we have the indicators by expiration date. So next we have the threat intelligence feeds. So here you will see the real-time threat intelligence feeds. When you integrate the Unit 42 or different threat intelligence platforms for direct ingestion of real-time feeds from their platform. Then we have the metric coverage here for each IOCs. So once the data is available on the platform, it will populate here. Then we have the reports. So in XSOAR, you can directly schedule the reports and create the reports as per your requirement. Let's say you have a daily requirement for sending a report for how many alerts were generated on the platform and how many are mitigated using this particular platform. So you can just create a dedicated report for that, and you can also schedule the report. You can create it as per your requirements. So this will help you to generate the reports daily or weekly or monthly wise as per your requirement. So you can just directly go here, new report. So you can also design your own report, how the structure look likes. So, and you can define the format here like CSV, PDF, doc. So that's how the platform is customizable. You can create the report as per your requirement and as per the fields you want inside this report. So let's say if we run this particular report, so what it will do, it will just create a report and it will showcase the critical and high incidents which are reported on this particular platform. So this is a sample report that is generated by the Cortex XSOAR platform. So here you can see this particular report showcase the critical and high incidents that are reported on this particular date. So here you can see there were total open 1 incidents, that was high severity was 1, and this is according to type, and this is the analyst who was assigned this particular incident, and this was the SLA, and this was the detail about that particular incident. So that's how you can create your own report. So this is just a sample report that was by default available in the particular platform. So that's how the reports are very useful for our day-to-day SOC task. So you can generate the report as per your requirement and or as per the client's requirements. Moving ahead to the incident section. So all your incidents that are created on this particular platform from different sources like your SIEM, your EDR, based on the different integrations you have in the particular platform. So all this will be shown here. So this is the layout of the incidents tab. This is the by default. So you can customize this as per your requirement also. Here we have a graph showcasing the different severity wise incidents, then type wise, then the SLA, and the status. So you can just customize the duration of last how many days incidents you want to review in this particular layout. And by selecting, you can just modify the particular incident. You can delete, you can close, you can export, and you can run a command specific to this incident. You can mark as a duplicate and you can edit, and you can also assign it using here. So it depends how many users you are having in the platform, so they will be shown here. Moving inside the particular incidents, so these are the default layout, how it looks like. These are the case details, these are the timeline information, then you have the closing information. Once this case is closed, this will be auto updated here. Then you have the IOCs or indicators that were reported in this particular incident. So you can see this is the let's say this is IP and this is the verdict. This is the here you will see the first seen and last seen time. Okay, then here you have the expiration status also. This particular TI reputation is expired and it was expired on this particular date. So here you will see all the indicators that were found in this particular incident. Moving ahead, we have the war rooms here. So war room basically shows the real-time feeds or updates in the whole platform. Let's say a particular incident is created in this platform, so it will show the information about that incident. Let's say any incident was modified, so you can see the changes here, the fields that was changes. This was the old value and this was the new value. So that is one of the main use for the war room. And also you can communicate with different users in the particular XSOAR platform. So you can directly communicate anything on this room here. And you can also execute different commands for real-time IOC analysis or any other particular commands that are available on the platform. Then we have the work plan. So work plan contains the playbooks that are attached to the particular incidents or that are defined to be executed to this particular incident. So let's say this is a playbook, block threads and generate a report. So this is attached to this incident. So for playbooks, there are two things. One is executing the playbook automatically when an incident is created. And also you can manually execute any playbook over any incident. So in this case, the playbook is automatically executed because the playbook triggered criteria was defined over this particular incident type. So this will automatically execute when the incident is created. Then we have the evidence board. So evidence board is used for showcasing, let's say in this particular playbook, you have executed sandboxing. So the sandboxing for any particular IOC, you can directly show the evidence or result for that particular sandboxing here. Then we have the related incidents. So let's say there are multiple similar kind of incidents that are created over the platform having particular same IOCs or same criteria. So all the related incidents will be shown here. Moving ahead, we have the threat intel also here. So all the IOCs that were detected over any particular incident or that were added manually will be shown here. So you can directly see these number of IOCs are present in this particular instance. So there are around 33,000 plus IOCs. So this is a particular hash of a particular file. So you can see the verdict was shown as malicious here by the threat intel platform, that is your unit 42. So here you can see the graph by verdict. So there are 26,000 malicious, suspicious, then unknown, and then benign. And we have the top indicators that were found mostly on the platform. After opening any particular IOC, you will see more details about that particular IOC. Let's say this is the verdict that was defined by the unit 42 intel verdict. Then inside this there are few more sections which will help you to get more detail about that particular IOC. Let's say if this IOC has been found in particular incident, so you will see the incident details here, and in the additional details, if they are present, then this will be shown here. Any notes, any timestamps, or any custom details that needs to be shown. So that's how the threat intel layout looks like. Again, you can create your own indicator also. So you can add a custom indicator also. Just provide the value, then type of the indicator, and the verdict, and the expiration date. Once you will save, this will automatically pop up here. That's how the threat intel layout looks like. Moving ahead, we have the playbooks layout here. So XSOAR provides a number of multiple playbooks out of the box with the platform itself. There are very critical playbooks that are provided by XSOAR that are out of the box, so you can directly use them once the integrations are in place. And you can also design your own playbook inside this particular instance by just going to the new playbook, and you can just name the playbook here. Let's say we name it as test 2. This will open the playbook design dashboard here. So you can just start defining the playbooks, and you can start creating your own playbooks for any customized requirement. You can use the out of the box playbooks that are provided by the platforms. Again, you can sort the playbooks here. Then you can name the then you can also filter it out based on the author. So there are mainly two different types for author. Let's say one is the custom and one is the system. So system playbooks are that are out of the box provided by the XOR platform, and customs that are created by the end user. So here you can also choose to show the disabled and also to show the depreciated playbooks here. So that's how. So basically these are the playbooks that are comes with the integrations you have in the particular platform. So let's say you want to integrate checkpoints. So once you go to the marketplace, and you can directly install the app for checkpoint. So the actions or playbooks that are available out of the box with that particular app for checkpoint will be shown here. So you can directly use them in a custom playbook also. Moving ahead, we have the automations here. So let's say you have a requirement for creating a custom script in between your playbook. So you can directly create a new script here. So scripts are named as automation in XOR. So what you can do, there are a number of by default scripts also available in this particular platform. So these automations are also provided by the integrations you are having in this platform, and you can also create your own new automation or a new script for any customized requirement for any custom playbook. So that's is the main role for automation. Then we have the jobs. So jobs are your scheduled jobs or cron jobs, similarly in Linux. So let's say you want to generate a report for daily or weekly basis. So you can just define a new job here, and you can define the criteria what you want this job to do, and also you want to execute a particular automation or a script that you created. So this can do that also. Moving ahead, we have the marketplace here. All your integrations are shown here. Here you can see these are the n number of integrations that are available out of the box from Palo Alto, and you can directly search. Let's say we want for checkpoint. So you can see these are the apps or integrations we have for XOR for checkpoint firewall. Let's say we open this. So you just need to click on the install. So it will install this particular integration or app in your instance, and you can then just configure the particular instance for integrating any checkpoint firewall for XOR for creating different actions like blocking the IPs or getting the information from the checkpoint firewall. So these are the contents, and these are the automations. Here you can see these are by default available by this integration. So once you install this app, so this will be populated inside this automation tab here. And similarly, you have the integrations. These are the available integrations. Then you have the playbooks here. So these are the out of the box playbooks that will be provided using this particular integrations. Once you install this, and you can directly use this playbook inside any custom playbook, or also you can directly execute these playbooks as per the requirement. Then these are the dependencies for installing this particular integration. Then this is the version history. You can just see what are the updates provided in the latest version of this particular integration. Then you have the reviews here. So all the reviews will be shown here. Moving back, you can just filter it out. So you can see based on the use cases also, you can filter this out. There are multiple use cases, let's say for malware. So you can see these are the integrations you can perform based on the for creating any particular use case for malware category. So these are the filters that are available based on the integrations. So you can just filter it out as per your requirement. Moving ahead, we have the categories here. So you can just define the category here and just see the results based on the category. Then these are the publication criteria. Let's say there are multiple integrations that are provided out of the box by Cortex XSOAR team, and there are also that are developed by partners. So these are the bifurcation for these particular integrations. Then you have the based on the pricing. So since you have already purchased the instance, so you will get them as free only. So that's how you can filter it out on based on the requirement. So here you can also enable this. So this will show you the integration that are already installed on this particular instance of XOR. So these are already installed, and you can just add the instance for this particular integration and start using it. Moving ahead, we have the search criteria here. So you can just filter it out as per the requirements. Let's say you want to see a whole content pack. So inside a content pack, there are automation, integration, and playbooks. Within that, a particular integration that I saw recently for checkpoint, you have automations, integration, and playbooks. And also there are integration that provide dashboard and reports by defaults, and also incident types. So these are the sub contents that are available inside a content pack. So you can just filter it out based on the requirement here. So here, if you go on the install content specs, so these are already installed on this particular instance. So this will show the details about the particular installed content pack. These are the by default playbooks and integrations as we saw recently, and these are the dependencies and more details about this particular content pack. Or if there are any update available for this particular instance, you can just update it from here. This will update it to the latest version. Also, you can upload your own content pack that you have created for your custom requirement here. Then all your contributions will be shown here. Let's say you provided a custom integration or a custom content pack. These contributions will be added to Palo Alto or XOR platform and will be shown here. So that's how the main use of marketplace. So it's a very easy and one click to go feature they have provided for XOR, because I have seen on many other SOAR platforms. So what they do is they directly ask you to go to their OEM site and download the content pack from there, then upload this on this particular instance and install it from there. But they are providing it inside the SOAR platform. That is a very good feature for this particular XOR. And all the updates and all the details for that particular instance are shown here. Moving ahead, we have the settings tab. So here you can just configure the details or the settings for this particular instance. There are multiple tabs here. This is one of the tabs, that is our integration. So it will show all the instances or integrations that you have installed. So what you can do is directly configure any particular instance here. Let's say you have a Splunk in your environment. So you can directly add an instance here. Just provide the details for this particular integration, and once you provide the details, you can directly test it out if the integration is working properly or not. So make sure this test button will just check the credential details and the connectivity between the integrated devices and your XOR platform. Then you can just save it out and you can use this particular integrations in your playbooks. So moving ahead, we have the pre-process rules. So pre-process rules are executed before any incident is created on this XOR. Let's say you want to, let's say you're forwarding a number of incidents from a SIEM tool to this particular XOR instance. So you can define inside this pre-process rules what are the conditions and what are the actions you want to perform. Let's say you had a condition here and you choose the account ID is equals to 123 for any particular incident. So and if this gets true, so what you want to do, you can just directly drop that particular incident. You can drop and update, you can also link, and you can also link and close. You can also run a custom script. So that's how a very useful feature for XOR looks like. Let's say don't want to create an incident for a particular rule that is being forwarded from SIEM, so you can directly define it from here and you can directly drop that particular incident before it gets generated inside this instance. Moving ahead, we have the engines. So engines are your app host or the mediators that works as a mediator between your XOR and isolated environment. Let's say you have a client environment where you want to integrate different devices. So what you can do is you can install an engine on client's environment and integrate that particular engine with this instance. So any request or any integrations that will be made for that particular client will be made through this particular engine. So engines basically act as the mediator between the XOR and the end integrations you have. Moving ahead, we have the all your API keys and information will be available here that are created in this particular instance. Then you have the credentials, all the details will be here. Moving ahead, we have the object setup. So these are the customizations you can create as per your requirement. Let's say these are the incident types. So these are the different incident types that are provided by default from this particular instance. Let's say there are different types of incident. Let's say for authentication, access, DOS, and etc. You can also create a new incident type as per the requirement here. So these are very useful when you create or when you execute any playbook where you define a condition. Let's say you want for a particular playbook to be triggered whenever the incident type is for authentication. So that's how the main use is used for the incident types. Then you can define the incident fields. Let's say you are getting the raw data for a particular incident or logs from the SIEM. So you can parse those logs and directly get the value for that particular field inside the field that you have defined here. So these are the default field names that are available, or you can also create your own new field here. So similarly, you have the incident fields and similar are the evidence fields. Again, you can also customize the layout as you want for a particular incident. So let's say you have a requirement for showcasing a dedicated layout for phishing related incidents. So you can just you can create your own layout also, and they are also by default available in this. So once you click on this and let's review the so that's how the default view for a phishing alert will look like. So it totally depends on the requirement from your team. Then you have the classification and mapping. So you can directly map the incident fields from the raw logs here. So these fields can be used inside the playbooks for just filtering out and getting the data from the context data from the integrations you are having. So similar customization you can create based on the incident, based on the indicators, and based on the threat intel reports. Moving ahead, we have the users and roles. So you can define so you can add different users and roles as per the requirement. These are the current users that are in this particular instance. Then you can invite any new user in this particular instance. You can just add the email. You can just provide the role. So an invitation mail will be sent to that particular user based on the SMTP integration you have for this particular instance. And the user will get the invitation, and they can just create their credentials as per the link that will be provided in that particular mail. Okay, moving ahead, we have the roles here. So these are the by default three roles that are provided in this XOR platform. Administrator is the admin user that is having all the privileges for performing any action. Then you have the analyst. So there are few basic permissions that are given to analyst as per their requirement. Then this is the read only. So as the name suggests, this is the read only role. So the user will not be able to make any changes on the platform. Moving ahead, you can also provide the integration permission for any particular user or any role. So let's say you don't want analyst to make an integration, so you can just define that here. Moving ahead, all your audit trails will be shown here. All the platform changes that are made by any user will be shown inside this, or you can also export this all. Moving ahead, we have the password policy here. So you can enable or disable the password policy. Then you can define the criteria for password policy and the lockout user also. Let's say you want to lock the user after 10 failed logins, and define the unlock, who has the unlock permission for that particular lockout. So you can define that also. Moving ahead, inside advanced, so you can create a exclusion list also. Let's say you don't want to block the business IP, so you can just add a new excluded indicator here. You can just provide the value. So, and you can use this particular exclusion list inside our playbook. So where the playbook will fetch the IOCs that are present in this exclusion list and will not block those as per the defined conditional or criteria. Similarly, you can create list also as per a requirement. So these are some default available lists. Here you can see these are the private IPs, and these are the business partner list of names or details you can provide as per the requirements. Then you have the ML model. So you can just add your machine learning model here. So it's a very good feature for this particular SOAR platform. So you can add your own machine learning models, which will learn based on the behavior and the different outcomes from different incidents. So, and it will automatically take actions, and or it will automatically suggest you the recommendation or suggestion as per the training. So moving ahead, you have the backup section. So here you can define how the backup will take place for this particular instance. Then you have the about section. Here you will see the version of this particular instance. Then you can provide the license here. Then you have the troubleshooting. This will help you just to provide the logs to XO team for troubleshooting any integration or any issue you are facing on this platform. Moving ahead, you have the user admin details here. So you can just change your profile and details here, and also change the password. Then you have the preferences. You can directly customize the interface for this particular instance here. Let's say you want to change the theme for this particular instance. You can change it from here, from dark to dark cooler, or as per the requirements. Then you can set up the notifications also for what changes you want the notification. So you can just define it here. Moving ahead, playground is your war room only. So I think we just covered it in the starting only. So you can just communicate and team up with your team members in this playground or the war room. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you guys like this video, and let me know if you face any issue or if you have any query for this particular platform. We'll be happy to help you out. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.